Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Toker Row Recap Preseason. I am your host, the Copy Dog, and today I am joined by the manager of Team Spaganti, Great Cub,
Hi, Copy Dog here.
the captain of Charizard Club, Epic Shock,
Hi, how are you?
and a player on the new team, Rise, Kef. Perfect.
I'm glad you could be on today. I'm glad you're overcoming your sickness. Feel better soon, bud.
How are you all doing?
Okay. Hey, just to clarify, Great Cup, okay? Hey, I'm not sick. I just need to get better
It's the chemotherapy, right?
at Overwatch.
True.
No, not Overwatch.
And as a person probably too,
He
but
got the Overwatch.
Yeah, same. I think we all need that. But so
Let's
just
Overwatch.
to go over the map pool for the first 5 weeks. For Control, we have Busan and Oasis. Hybrid, we have Blizzard World and Eichenwald. Assault, we have Hanamura and Volskaya. And for Escort, we have Route 66 and Watchpoint Gibraltar. What do we think about this map pool? Personally,
Where's King's Row?
yeah, that's
where's Kings Row?
where's Kings Row? It's probably going to be in the second. Imagine if they
What's,
don't just not include Kings Row.
what's Blizzard World? I haven't played
Where's
this map.
Oh, I
Barry.
love Blizzard World.
Blizzard World's actually
Blizzard
kind of
World's so
fun. It is fun.
I
Is
prefer
that
it
the
over.
only, I think that's the only map, that and Oasis, that are not in the current competitive map pool.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, Oasis isn't in the current competitive map pool?
I
Oh, do
don't
you
know.
think the
I don't think
current
so.
map pool was influenced on this?
I don't think so. If Blizzard
Wait,
World
why
and
don't we just
Oasis
do
aren't
the
in there.
Overwatch League map pool?
Do you think they stole from
Yeah,
us?
that would be a great idea. But
I think
No, I
they stole
mean
from
the other
us.
way around. Sorry.
also, Overwatch League is 3 maps per thing, right?
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, no, that's Overwatch League. But we're not Overwatch League. We're Tournament of Kings
I thought
Row.
we were gonna do the
But
thing.
moving on, for the standings, they're all at 0 because we
Yeah,
haven't
but Rise
started
is
yet.
at the top.
Rise is at the top. We haven't started yet though. But next week it'll look a lot different than what it is now, or maybe it won't. Who knows?
Maybe it won't.
Maybe it won't.
Go again.
All right.
Second on the left side.
Are these going to dynamically update?
Yes, they're gonna update probably just at the end of every week.
Yeah, and also just to clarify, there's not divisions, so is it
Yeah, it's not divisions.
first and second across, third?
Yeah, it's
fourth
just gonna be.
across?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like left or right
Okay.
kind of thing.
That's interesting.
We'll see how it
But
works.
I read right to left.
All right. Are you guys ready?
All right, nerd.
We're ready to
Okay.
hop into the. Sorry, Kev. It's like I want to kick you out because you said that, but I'm a nice guy, so I'll let you stay. All right. So let's just hop straight into the teams. We're gonna go in alphabetical order because that's how you're supposed to do things. So first team we have Charizard Club, which is Epic Shock's team. For the manager we have JCK. For captains we have Epic Shock and Colby, and then for the players we have Jolt, Tyranitar, Pichu, Starcrossed, Darth Gamer, and King.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little about this roster, Epic Shock?
I would also like to mention all of our coaches. We got Bakanje, Fangus, Lethal Joe, Neji, Obum, Ada,
Oh,
Jamal.
you guys got
Nave,
Fangus? He's
Rich.
he's my assistant manager. Huh?
wait.
This is the
Maybe
first
not.
Copy Dog's heard about this.
No leaks, no leaks.
Oh, what's up?
Excuse me?
I'm just looking at. I'm just
Have you
listening to the
not-
coach
have you not
list.
looked
Which
at
which
he just has
which
the
coach
roles
do
so
you
he
not
can chill
have?
in, Charizard.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just,
Coach
I was
do you
literally
not
just
have,
reading the
Epic?
rules off in Charizard.
Oh. Well, I'll have to talk to him later. But anyways,
I don't think he's officially a coach in the Toker server.
yeah.
Hey Epic.
Yeah, it's
Hey Epic. Which coach do you not have anymore?
I don't remember honestly, dude. There's so many.
That's fun. It's Dad.
Oh yeah,
Yoink.
yeah, Dad. Yeah. Honestly, no, I'm happy about that. Dad's a good DPS player, and I think he can make
Yeah.
Rise do really well. You and Dad together again. Also having, we can talk about this later.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get into Rise later, but right now, tell us a little bit about some of the players. If you don't want to leak, you don't have to. But who do you think's gonna start? Or you probably know who's gonna start this roster. You don't have to leak, though.
I'll give you a little bit of each player. JCK literally cracked on everything. He's flexing
I
like to the
can
max.
Yeah.
confirm.
I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure
can
everyone's
confirm
amazing
as well.
gameplay.
He's really good.
Me,
Haven't seen it.
I'm slowly becoming an Orisa one trick. And by slowly, I mean I've been playing Orisa.
Weren't you
crap ton.
already there?
Very
Unlucky.
nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Colby. For people that don't know Colby, he's kind of an insane gamer also, but he plays
What's
on
his
200
ping?
He plays
Yeah,
on
200?
200 ping and
Okay.
he still booms everyone. Like
That is
it's
true.
actually impressive. And like whenever he wasn't on 200 ping, whenever he was in on the West Coast, he was like even better. Jolt, usually really good, but can be hit or miss. Like sometimes he has his bad times. Most of the time, like he's really good on certain characters.
Genji?
Tyranitar, just a good overall support. Pichu, very good
Diva one
off
trick.
tank. Pretty good at Orisa. Pretty good at Diva. Has some
Just kidding, Pichu.
value other places. Starcrossed, aka Aaron.
The morale pick, yeah.
obviously. Yeah. Actually, really good at Mercy and Moira, and also has a surprisingly nasty Baptiste. Pretty okay at those 3 heroes, and on top of that, she can flex to the other supports. Darth Gamer, our pet project. He's gonna boom everybody because you guys don't know about Darth, but Darth is actually kind of
Slam
insane.
jams.
Did you guys
And,
adopt the bronze?
King, we kind of he's gold actually,
Nice.
but he's actually really good and like really coachable.
We adopted a gold.
Nice.
But then
Okay,
they
so,
started,
alright,
so
here's what I think the roster is going to be, right? I think it's going to be JCK Epic on the tank, right? I think it's going to be Colby and Jolt, and I actually think it's going to be Tyranitar and King, or it's going to be Starcrossed and King, because apparently
Starcrossed.
from what
Ikaro.
Colby has told me, and from rumors around the surface, people are kind of high on this King guy. I have no idea who he is, but
King is correct. That's
Colby has come out to me personally and has said that King is going to be the best flex support in this league.
I'm pretty sure he posted that publicly.
Yeah, and he's
100%
probably posted it
MVP.
publicly as well. I think that's a little bold. I'm not gonna lie, because I know the day after the SMI tournament, Jolt was like, "Oh yeah, this guy never hits his nanos on me when I blade." That's a little thing, but it's like I don't know the guy, so I can't confirm. But it got me a little hyped. I'm like, okay, I want to see this guy play. I want to see him go, because I thought it was just going to be Ty Starcrossed, but who knows? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
so-
what their plans are.
I like Charizard because it's a mix of like old names and a good few new names in the Toker League,
Yeah, should be
and obviously
exciting.
my team.
Yeah, and yeah. All right. Well, moving on to Go Again. The manager is Tectonic, the captain is Silent Sword, and the players are Wild, Night Knight, Splooge, Andrew O, SNS, and Lore.
I don't know any of these people but Silent Sword.
Okay.
Tech's decent.
I'll give you guys a little scoop on this roster, right? One day I rang for a team known as Scrim Gods on the main tank role, and I kind of mollywopped every single player on this team single-handedly. Not to brag, but like kind of carried Scrim Gods along with booming these guys. I don't think they're gonna be that good. The reason why I don't think they're flexible enough. Not only that, I think the positions are all besides main support. I highly rate Splooge. I think Splooge is going to be really good.
Splooge.
Right? I think he's the only good player on this roster.
I actually agree with you. Splooge was a really big like eyes for me in scouting.
Yeah, like
he's
if
definitely
Can
on my
also
list, like,
confirm.
high on my list. Actually.
like if Adifi didn't come out of if Adifi was still wanting to be staff and didn't want to play, we were going to pick up Splooge as our first pick. Right? The guy is I think he has a lot of potential, but it's like he's on this roster and this is like not a good I don't want to be mean, but like
Well, I don't recognize most of the names. I think that it could be a good roster.
I've played against him. Like personally for me, I think Wild isn't that good. Silent Sword is overrated or is probably rated where he's supposed to be. Andrew O didn't impress me. SNS is solid, but I mean, how much can you do as a flex support? I didn't see Lore at all, and I didn't see Night Knight, and I think A played a little bit, and he didn't impress. Like, I don't think this roster is that impressive in my eyes. I personally don't think. I think they're going to be one of the bottom teams, but the logo is sick. I like the new logo.
Also, I don't know where their leadership comes from on this roster.
Yeah, it's Silent Sword. I think you have to look at Silent Sword. Yeah,
but then it comes down to, can Silent play anything more than Ryan at a decent level?
Yeah, but I mean, if meta is Ryan Orisa, it's switching between Ryan Orisa and Orisa Sig from what I've been seeing. You can play
Yeah.
both successfully, just
It's
depending on the
situational,
points.
seems.
Yeah, it's situational. I don't. If they have to play Orisa Sig, I think they're going to be playing Andrew Owen Wild. And if you're playing those two players, then you don't have that leadership from Silent Sword. And Splooge, he's a good player, but he's not a leader. I don't know about the other players.
No, what are their DPS again? It's Tech and
Their
who?
No, Tech isn't playing. Their DPS.
Oh, Tech isn't playing. Oh,
Their
okay.
DPS, I think, are Night Night, and then I don't know who Laura is, but if so, it's him.
Okay, so I mean that sounds decent enough. We can see how that works out.
Yeah, but okay, maybe they're decent, but like compare them to the rest of the teams, right?
Yeah, it just seems like a bunch of question marks for me, so I can't say anything. A lot of people haven't
like
said. I
half the
think it's
team is
a
question marks
wild.
and the other half is like mediocre to high.
Yeah,
Question marks
Yeah.
would bring it down.
yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It's a scrim, right? We've all been there. We've all gotten mollywopped in scrims. I'll give them the benefit, but personally, I don't think this roster is going anywhere.
I just don't see much experience.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
also
don't
yeah.
know any of these people. So I know Silent Sword, but he didn't play in Snowball.
Yeah,
That's it. That's the only person I know, and they didn't play.
yeah.
Yeah, Silent definitely has some shoes to fill from when I last saw him.
Yeah, I think Go Again losing Bunny Chan hurt because I don't think Bunny Chan is the greatest player, but he is a leader, and he
Yeah,
is a solid main tank,
he's
flexible.
also a decent
pretty
main tank.
good,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's one of like the like upper half, maybe mid tier. But that's like he had the leadership. So I think Go Again losing him really hurt a lot.
I think so too. Yeah, I would
But-
agree with that because we played with Bunny at the end of
Yeah.
the season, and he was really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, Bunny's good. I mean, I haven't seen that much from him, but I know he's good. All right, but moving on from Go Again, we have Go Goats. With the manager being Bunny Chan now. Speaking of him, captain being Kiss Shot, and the players are Nyx, Guac, the Legend 27, Wooting, Skippy, Freya, and Vegeta.
Dude,
Bes-
this team has the Legend 27.
So
Yeah.
I actually
Oh.
think people are sleeping on this team.
Yeah,
You
I
do?
think this team definitely could.
I think
Turn
people
up.
are sleeping on this team.
I think Bunny is good. I think Kiss Shot is good. I haven't seen much from Guac, but I think he played in the SMI, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
he did.
I think he did decent. I don't rate Legend 27 at all, but I mean he's
Right.
average at best.
Yeah,
Nyx, I heard
It's
Nyx.
the Legend 27.
I heard Nyx is a beast, and it was their
Yeah.
first draft pick. I don't know any of the other players though, but besides like just Nyx, Kiss Shot, and Bunny Chan, and then Guac is consistent. I think the roster is going to be. I agree, the roster is going to be better, but I still don't think it's going to be that good.
Yeah,
I have
so
them solid B tier.
I don't know some of the players on this team, but like if Bunny Chan's Orisa can be as good as his Reinhardt, and they just run Orisa Sigma with Guac on Sigma, Guac Sigma is like actually really good.
What I'll say, I know Bunny Chan's Orisa, not as good as his Reinhardt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unless he's
Okay.
improved it since Snowball, Bunny Chan's Orisa,
If he-
it was okay. It was okay.
Yeah, if they grind it,
Pichu's Orisa was better than Bunny Chan's.
Really? No, that's
surprisingly people
Can't
are like
beat
Pichu
Bongos.
Diva one trick whatever. Like whenever people are
no, she plays
quote-unquote,
Orisa. She's a good Orisa. I mean, it's a joke, but
Dude. Okay.
Yeah, whenever people-
she
yeah, but
played
whenever people get
Orisa
the stigma,
throwing
I mean,
up.
Yeah, whenever
Yeah,
people
she
get
was
the
sick.
stigma, whenever people get the stigma of being a one trick on any hero, people just assume they can't be good at other heroes.
yeah, kind of like me. I'm not on one trick, but
Yeah.
I'm just great at every other character.
I think all four of us have been stigmatized as one tricks actually at one
that
point
is
or another.
yeah, that's true.
we got
the
an Ana
Reaper on a
one trick, Ball and Moira, or
Or
Diva.
Diva.
Okay.
Yeah.
Literally first match. Okay, whoever's casting it, I need them to say wait a minute, is Kefe, and then just insert the hero I'm playing one trick.
Reaper.
Whoever's casting that game, shout that out. All right. But I think that's enough about Go Goats. We'll have to wait and see, but they do have some potential. Moving on
I
to
think they're
Rise, the new team in the league.
The
Kef's team as
2-hour
well.
team.
The 2
2-hour
hour
team.
2 hour juicer for the manager. It's to be dated, but Ranter is it for now. He's just filling. Captain
Yeah.
is Charm. The players are Orange Juice, Spooky Lukey, Destin MP, Kef, Dad, Razor, Blink Cubed, and Dempsey in week 3.
Wait, Razor?
Well, Razor, I think, is a coach player. That's what it said in the teams thing. I don't know if he's playing or not. But honestly, this roster is kind of nasty. The only question mark I have is supports. because I've never seen Dempsey play support. I know he did. That's what me and Ranter talked about it
Wait,
when
Dempsey's on support.
Yeah, I've seen
Dempsey's-
Dempsey play support.
He
Dempsey-
played support
Dempsey-
in One Trick Wonders. I'm pretty sure.
I think he
Dempsey
played a
is-
little bit of support too on The Boys. I mean, it was nothing too impressive, but it was
Yeah,
he did the job.
Yeah, but right now I think Charm hasn't played the game in a while. I don't know how good he's gonna be. I'll give him the benefit and wait. But from what I've seen, I don't think he's good. I think the tank line,
What role does he play?
he's gonna be main support.
Support.
Main
Yeah.
support.
Okay.
So it's not like the most mentally challenging or skill. I think it's somewhat mentally because you have to have a big brain. But I think skill wise, you don't have to be the most skilled to be a good main support. Mechanically, yeah. I was like,
You
what's
still
the
need a
word?
big brain, though.
What's the word? Okay, but I think this tank line is going to be one of the best in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange juice
think-
and spooky.
I think Guac's pretty decent.
Yeah, Orange Juice and Spooky is a really strong tank line.
Oh.
I think. I don't.
Yeah,
think it's
we're
gonna
not on
be-
Go-Goats.
No,
I
not on
definitely-
Gogurts.
I bet. I'm zoning out.
Yeah, but Orange Juice Luke, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah, that's the PR tank line. That's what he
I
juiced.
feel
Yeah,
like
but I mean, I was starting over Luke on PR, but that's because
feel
he
like
was
with
AFK.
this
Let's not talk about it though.
Rise might benefit from just playing Ryan Zarya because Orange Juice has a lot of experience on Ryan and Spooky has a lot of experience on Zarya.
I think
right?
Luke's going to be the best Zarya in this league.
I think he might be
and-
the only Zarya? Question mark.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, Sigma's decent too when forced on the Sigma, so
Yeah, his Sigma's good. Yeah.
I'm curious if Orisa Ryan is meta, if they would end up switching up tanks or keeping...
I don't know. I don't think they're going to play Orisa Ryan. I think they're going to stick
Yeah,
to Orisa
I mean,
Sig or Ryan Zara.
I'll leak, our team, we haven't, played it that much. I mean, it's just Orisa Sigma just syncs better with our tank line.
Yeah. I think it's just
I mean,
what the tank
last-
line prefers.
Last night we played all kind of stupid stuff, and we
Was Luke
Okay.
there? I don't think Luke was there.
no
right?
leaks, but leaks we boomed Scrim Gods.
Yeah.
I'm not
Scrim
gonna
gods
lie.
aren't
usually
as high as
every-
I had them.
Every in league scrim that Charizards have, we would win the first two maps, and then we would all go off roll.
Yeah, that's what,
See,
that's
that-
what
you see-
happened.
and
But
you
we,
see-
but we went off roll and we kept winning. That
You
was
see,
the problem.
see that's
We would
why
still
that's
win
why I
too.
don't scrim Toker.
yeah.
The only reason,
Yeah,
okay, we played against Spaghetti,
We-
and
we're
the
hitting
only
the
reason
field
we had
games.
off rolls is because we were gonna play Fox Girl for a map, but then she disconnected, and then Tanic joined, but Tanic accidentally locked the Diva, so we couldn't switch. So Pigeon was on the main support, and Tanic was on the
Yeah.
Diva. Also, we
Well,
only
let me clarify. We didn't off roll. We just didn't play meta.
your main, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
my
Like,
SMU
I think
played
on the last
Tanic
map-
Diva, leaked confirmed.
On the
Yeah.
last we played Oasis as a fifth map, and Dad was like, "Let's TP bomb." And so for the first map,
Yeah, but Rise,
and then we just got silly.
I think I'm not gonna say this just because, I don't want to be like that guy, but I think Rise are gonna lose to us, but that's just because they're brand new, and
You can be that guy.
I
fine
mean,
with it.
I think Rise has a lot of potential, but for right now, they don't have an off support till week 3, right? I think it's gonna be, is Blink Cubed in off support? I have no idea who Blink Cubed is.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he's
no,
a
he's
support.
full flex.
From what I
Yeah, so
saw.
yeah, he's a full flex. So you have Charm and Blink Cubed on support, which I think is weak compared to our support line. I think the tank line is equal. If not, ours is a little edged out simply because of synergy. And I think the DPS, I think you guys win the DPS, but it's not by a huge margin. But I
Yeah.
think it's going to be a close game, but I think we're just going to take the edge because we've been playing and we've been hard
Yeah.
strimming. But
I
I'm
think-
excited. I'm excited to see this Rise roster.
Yeah.
Luke's my best friend IRL. 5 years, maybe 6 years, as best friends. I'm excited to see him play on a different roster that isn't my team, and excited to see him pop off. So
I mean, I think at my best mental and at talk about myself because I can and I have an ego that I need to feed. On my best day, easily the best Reaper in Snowball. When I was really going.
yeah, I mean, you got the MVP DPS nomination when you left at week 6.
And no leaks. No leaks. My Hanzo is hitting the amount of eliminations that my Reaper was hitting. So,
Nice.
That's what we like to see.
Very cool.
So.
One thing I like about the Rise roster though is that it's kind of cheesy. I'm not gonna lie because this was
It's 100% cheese.
it was the latecomer roster. So all these players that were that came late, didn't sign up in time, wanted to wait until week 3 to get picked. We're all just ranters. Just hey guys, you don't have to wait if you join this team.
I'm putting together
So-
a team.
Yeah. So now we have
You
a
son of a-
roster
I'm
of
in.
latecomers.
Yeah.
And I kind of like the idea of that. Like, these are all the people that were just like, sorry, we didn't get drafted. We're late, or most of them. not all.
Dad yelled at me. He was like, dude, you didn't tell me you were joining Toker. I would have been on a player. And I was like, do you want to be? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, but
I like that.
Rise, we're excited. I'm excited to see it. I think they're going to be a top team over time. Moving on to Scrim Gods, the manager is Kaditrix, the captain is Naroon10, and the players are Fireclaw, Trigger Happy, Commercial, Mentos, Squirrelben, Wolvers, and Ryu. This roster is like it's average. I would consider them average. I think Wolvers Cat is a good duo. They play
So
together in Bench Gang. Naroon is solid, Commercial is solid, Squirrelben is solid. Fireclaw, I haven't seen too much of him. I think the off-tank role is a little bit weak with Mentos and Ryu, but who knows? But I think this is just going to be like the middle team,
I mean, they have a couple of big names from Pugs specifically. Like Fireclaw and Commercial were both doing really well in Pugs.
Yeah.
Like most people wanted to be on Fireclaw's team during Pugs. Squirrelbin has been hyped up from other sources, I guess,
Squirrel
for a
is
while.
good. Yep,
Squirrel's good,
Squirrel is good. He was against us last night. He was good. Probably the best player on their team, I would say.
I also would think Squirrel's the best player on their team. In the SMI, Charizard versus Scrim Gods, the main problem we had was Squirrelbin on Hanzo. Like, his Hanzo is actually pretty cracked.
He's a lot better than I originally thought he was.
Yeah, me too. I didn't think he was that good because he was just benched for the boys.
I would almost say like Scrim Gods is like, even though they're our first match, we played in the SMI, like I'd almost say they're like a scrim partner because we've scrimmed them like 3 times since the SMI, and they're really good. Their DPS are really good. It just seemed they just seem super incomplete without Fireclaw. Like we played against like all their tank lines so far, and it's just almost like a roll without Fireclaw. Like I don't know if they just don't have
I think Fireclaw's like
without
their
him.
leader.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's like an IGL or.
Yeah, when I ranked for them,
Yeah.
I was the one shot
In
calling.
IGL.
I think he will be the IGL. And if Fireclaw played to like how I played, I think Fireclaw's better than me probably. If Fireclaw played how I played
On
that
Reinhardt,
scrim
for sure.
on Reinhardt, I bet Reinhardt's good. What the hell?
Nah, but Fireclaw's Reinhardt was actually like
but I think Scrim Gods will be good, but I just don't think they'll be amazing.
I don't.
Pug Warriors and Team Warriors are different though. To be
It
fair,
is. It's different. Yeah. It depends who's had experience like playing. I know that. Yeah, I mean, I know that Commercial and Trigger and Squirrel. I don't know any of the other people.
Well,
I know Cad.
Wolfers is a pretty good support player.
Wolvers is good. He played on the Scrim Gods Rose Cup. Yeah, so
Okay.
Cad, Naroon, Commercial, and Wolvers were all on the Scrim Gods Rose roster. Cad, Naroon and Wolvers were on Bench Gang. Cad and Naroon are best friends in real life.
Yeah, that's good.
So
They seem to have a lot of
I
synergy
did see
together.
a lot of Ryan Zarya from them last night. So.
yeah, we'll have to wait and
Also-
see.
Mentos
That
is
does
a
seem to be
pretty
their
solid
strongest.
flex player, but from what I know, he's usually inactive unless he's going to be more active for the season.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We did pick him up as a player on Galactic a while back in Snowball, and I think he made 2 scrims out of.
He was positive though.
4
He
weeks.
was
Yeah, he was super good. Like in Team J, always say like positive stuff, even though he couldn't make it half the time.
yeah.
Great guy.
It's like he wasn't like inactive, like dipped. He just wasn't
No,
like, available for.
It wasn't
scrims.
on purpose. Yeah. He just
Yeah.
legitimately could not make scrims. He's a great guy overall. Scrim Gods, I think they're good. I just want to see complete Scrim Gods. I want to see how they do with Fireclaw. Because like right now, like I said, they just seem incomplete. Like Ryu's decent, but it's nothing special. Trigger's pretty decent. Commercial's solid. Commercial Squirrelben, I think, is a really scary DPS line.
Yeah, I like that. And the thing is, that's also what I wanted to bring up. Do you think Cad's going to be biased with Naroon because they are in? I think Commercial Squirrelben is the way to go. I think that's killer.
Yeah, I think Commercial
Like,
Squirrel.
I don't think Naroon is
also
bad.
agree.
I think Naroon's good, but I think Commercial Squirrelben would just be better.
Yeah,
It's
I think
really hard to have a DPS captain. Like whatever you say, like people don't listen to DPS as much as they listen to tanks and supports.
Yeah.
Because
Well-
a lot of the time, and especially now that it's not just double shield and it's like DPS can actually pop off and go off and do some stuff, like they don't see the whole picture. They don't
Also,
see the whole team's picture.
don't know what Naroon plays on DPS. I know he plays Reaper, but that's pretty much. I remember him playing Widow 2 in like Tokyo Season 0, but that's pretty much it.
He's just
He
like a
plays
general
Reaper. He
flex,
plays.
I think.
Yeah, he's a flex. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he's okay at everything, and that's why I think commercial and Squirrel Bin would be like the preferred starting lineup. But
Because
that's
they're
just
like
my opinion.
good on their like they're dedicated heroes. But then you come into Squirrel and Commercial having overlapping hero pools where they both play Hanzo at a very
Well,
good
commercial
level.
also plays Widow and McCree at a pretty
That
good
is
level.
correct. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, Double Sniper could
I've
definitely
only
be a
ever
great
seen-
comp for them.
No offense to Squirrel Bin, I've never seen him do good on anything but Hanzo. That
I can't
just
think of
from
I'd
something
have
what
to
I'm
agree.
saying.
I haven't seen him
Yeah, I would
on any
too.
other
I think he played May one time, but it's
I mean, he's May.
May.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's May.
But overall, Scrim Gods, we'll have to wait and see. But moving on.
We'll have to wait and see. From what I played, or from what we've seen, I wish we would have had our team for this Smiley's Invitational. I felt like it could have been a completely different game.
Yeah. But moving on to Smilers University, with the manager being me, the copy dog, the captains being Cheddar and a Deefy, and the players being Soundwave, Tannic, Pigeon, Reborn, Triggered, he can't play till week 3 though, Shockwave, Marknut, and Foxgirl.
Hey, real quick, do you just want to like give us a DP?
Fox
That'd be
Girl,
great.
dude, let's go!
Fox Girl. Huge.
We good.
All right, all right.
Me and a
Fox Girl,
Deefy duo stay Pog champion. And a Deefy's actually helped a lot. Like,
Is it
Oh wait, we're
story?
actually recording.
Who cares?
yeah, we've
Shit.
been recording.
Wait, we're
But it
recording?
was a good
Yeah.
story. I don't
It
care.
was a
It
good
wasn't
story.
a leak or
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, it was
Wait,
just.
edit out the part where I
It's
said
up to
I
you.
didn't. I
Nuggets.
didn't tell.
Oh,
I
it's
didn't tell
personal.
who. I didn't tell which teams who's the what nows. But yeah, I had a bad day. Anyway,
Hey, Epic.
overall,
Hey,
this
Epic.
It's
roster
not
is
like anyone
nuts.
really cares.
Hey,
Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah,
I think this team is better than yours.
okay.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong. Have you seen the SMI?
No.
Alright.
All right. Anyways, moving on to Summit, with the manager being Russo, the captain being Stormson, the players being Tark33, Grapecake, Yan, Rockcrafts, Hero, Keyrevs, Hassendrone, Cry, and then JPZ.
Not the best.
I like this team.
You do? I like the tank line, but other than that, I think this is, besides Stormson, I rate Stormson super highly. Stormson, free spot on SMU whenever you want. But
Yes, Thompson's juice.
like the tank line is nuts. Tark and Yan, I was talking to Kef before. I think Tark and Yan climbed super high on the ladder, just duoing.
They did.
And that's why the
Yeah.
Pichu trade happened. Was
I'm just worried
because
about the
they were a duo.
DPS.
The DPS is my
Worried
biggest
about the
worry as well.
DPS.
Well, I can confirm Jan was already like a high diamond low masters player.
Yeah.
And we traded him because he wanted a starting spot, like
Mhm.
a confirmed starting spot.
Who is gonna play for their DPS? I'm assuming Rockcrafts and Hero.
Probably Keyrevs and Hero would be starting.
Heroes and Hero. Okay.
I'm assuming. I don't know.
Yeah, same.
Do you think they have too many players though?
No.
I think if you look at this roster and you look at each role, besides tank, like if you look at the DPS, I think heroes are only good DPS. And if you look at supports, I think Stormson's like one of their only good supports. I think the other ones are either like mid tier or inconsistent, or I just don't know enough about. But
Well,
JPG
One of the-
is good, but not there most of the
I don't
time.
think JPZ is like. I think they have potential to be good, but it's like they don't give it their all. Whenever,
We
I don't know.
would've-
There's just some
we
really
would've-
gross bugs.
We would have signed her, but she said that her schedule just didn't really support like playing on a team. Like she has to be gone a lot.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm
we
trying to say.
really
like-
would have. We really would have signed her because I think that she was really good on Kauai. Just never got a chance to like do
Really
anything.
shine.
I think kind of like boomed by our tanks. So,
Unlucky.
Summit
yeah.
good. Tark.
But
Yeah.
you could just say that about the entirety of.
Is
would be
Russo?
there?
Does Russo plan on playing?
So do you think Grapecake's gonna be benched
I don't
then
know.
for the Tark?
oh yeah.
I would love to see Grapecake
Tark
play
is
though.
already like I think one of the better main tanks in this league. No offense to Great, but Tark is just better.
Well,
I think on every
I
main
think
tank.
Tark and Yan are just like actually.
And I think
like,
Tark and Yan are a
really
duo, yeah.
skilled mechanically. Like Yan is actually really good, especially at Sigma.
Yeah. But anyways, moving on from Summit, we have Team Spaganti with the manager being Great Cub here in the call, captain
Great
being
Cub?
Pew Pew, and the players are Note, Gunship, Gil Gamer, Spork, SBT, Gavant, and Fangblade. Do you want to tell us a little bit about this roster, Great Cub?
Yeah, I wanted to get away from the Gigabed stigma, so I took Pew Pew with me, and we rebuilt Gigabed. No, I wanted to do like almost like the Boston Uprising strat. I just wanted to like get like a bunch of people that haven't played in tournaments before, a bunch of like unknowns that have just popped up this season, and try to do something good with it. I mean, it's a work in progress. And so far, I'm
Half of these are no
glad
ones.
with the results. Huh?
Yeah, so here's what I'll say about this roster. Note, I think he's a Sigma one trick in my eyes. I haven't
He's
seen his
a
other
ball
characters
one
though.
trick. He's a
Sigma
ball one
yeah,
trick.
ball,
Yeah,
ball,
he's a
Literally a
ball
ball
one
Oh,
trick.
sorry, pardon.
This
But I-
Sigma's nuts, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, but I think Note is solid. Gunship, if you didn't sign him, I was going to. Gel Gamer is solid. Spork, the mental is a problem.
Spork. Okay, so Spork is. I think I've said this before in like general. He's a top 4 DPS, but he just like. I mean, I'm not
Doesn't he
afraid to
get
go out and
tilted
talk
quick?
about this. Yeah, I think we've had.
Dude,
Don't wanna leak
imagine
this strat.
a
He's
Spork-
left the screen before due to tilts. Like
Oh, that's
like,
bad.
it's-
DPS duo would be insane.
Like he's
what's
really,
DPS doing?
really good, but like all it takes is like one slip up and like a lost team fight, you know, due to just one like issue, and then you know he's just freaking out, yelling, and then everyone else starts
You're
getting
leaking
upset.
a lot about your team, buddy.
Nah, it's nothing big. I mean, it's already in the.
I mean,
it's
we
already in
already
the
knew
works
about that, but
fix.
I will literally tell you the entire starting roster of our team. So
It's.
No,
I mean, it's
I mean,
nothing that
that's-
no one. It's nothing that everyone doesn't
Everybody,
already know.
Team Sperganti has emotional problems
Anyways-
within the team.
anyways,
Spork is all
moving
team.
on.
No, it's just sport.
We have SBT, the Sigma one trick. We have Gavant, the Orisa one trick, and we have Fangblade, who I have no idea who he is.
Nah, SPT's a.
Fangblade was,
SBT, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Fangblade was on Icarus Fell in Horizon League.
Was
Yeah,
he?
he's a. We're using him mainly for flex tank, and even flex DPS a little bit. But he's originally a support player.
Yeah, Fangblade's pretty good.
Fangblade's really good on main support.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's like best in the league though, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Oh.
I just don't know anybody.
So I'm eating Skittles. Exactly, the Boston Uprising strat. Literally with Note. I think Gunship can be a top DPS in this league.
Oh, definitely.
He was honestly my underrated pick. I was hoping he'd at least go through the second round, but then, he didn't. Oh well. Then Note. I hadn't seen too much from him, but he looks decent. I think the roster is it's like Scrim Gods, but it's just a little bit better in each role.
I'm curious though, is Note starting or is Gavant starting?
I think they're gonna either run.
We'll find out.
I think it's gonna be Note SBT
Tell
or
me.
Gavant Note, or maybe Gavant SBT.
I
Is
thought
he
it'd be
Note
Gavant
SBT?
SBT or Note SBT. I thought it'd be one or the other.
I don't know. You guys haven't seen PP Roadhog.
Because I thought, oh yeah, I forgot Pew Pew's playing.
Oh yeah, no
I
leaks.
thought Pew Pew would be on support, but I thought.
Oh, no, he
gonna
is.
see,
I'm just
Pew
fucking
Pew
with
you. He was
playing
just messing
support
around.
line.
No, yeah, he's gonna be on support. I'll leak
Okay.
that much.
Yeah.
Yo, what's a surprise?
Oh yeah, Pew Pew's Roadhog is kind of correct. I can
Yeah.
say that is true.
Yeah, but Spiganti, yeah, it's just gonna be interesting. But
I think it's a
Yeah.
solid team. I think
Definitely
it has
something I'm
a
trying
lot
to
of room
work
to grow
with.
also compared to other teams.
I like
Like,
I
I
like the
just,
Boston
like-
Uprising strat. I like that
I wanted
Great
to
Cub
just-
because Great Cub could have picked up the same people. He
Definitely.
could have picked up the same people that he played with before, but he took
he
an
couldn't
entire.
pick me up.
Besides Pew Pew, I don't think you've played with any of these players on a team. I think I could say that maybe before Toker at least. Like besides Pew Pew, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but like
Yeah,
I
I
think
think you're right.
yeah, like you're playing with entirely new players. I like it.
I mean, I'm also playing with mostly new players on Charizard.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean,
Actually,
you weren't
I
on,
think
you weren't on
entirely.
eyes. You weren't on eyes, so
Sure.
all right.
The only
but,
people I've played with on Charizard before is literally just Jolt. That's
Yeah.
it.
Colby.
Kind of
Colby was
just.
on Icarus Fell, no? JCK also.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
So
Icarus
what, like
Fell.
four
Sorry,
out of the.
sometimes I block out Icarus Fell.
Yeah. No, it looks like a really solid team. I'm actually like glad with the results. Like as you see, I mean, we have some kinks we have to work through, and we're trying to
Yeah.
get through. But I'm pleased with our results.
mean,
I honestly
no
can't
leaks-
be more mad.
But Spaganti is another one of the teams that got mollywopped by the copyright. But
Yeah, we did.
Oh, no,
we
not the
did
copyright.
almost win control when you
With
guys had
Fortle
EMP and
and
Portal in on their
yeah.
main roles.
that is true.
I
See,
don't-
that is true. That is
We also
true.
had Note muted for the first 2 rounds.
That is
I will
true.
say that too.
It was a close script, but I did touch spawn doors.
no, it wasn't.
I did touch spawn doors.
No, it wasn't. Shut up.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't
touch-
close.
I did
It was
touch
close for the
Spawn Doors.
first map and a little bit of Volskaya, but then the mentals. The
The
mentals
mental
happened,
got
fuck
boomed.
it.
Yeah.
It's common knowledge.
Was it when I touched spawn doors? Like,
Oh, I didn't even see the spawn door touch.
oh, I touched spawn doors. Dude, my team
Alright,
got
let's
so
let's
pissed
get on
at
to
me.
the next thing. I feel
Alright,
like we're on
yeah,
to
yeah.
Anyways,
this.
moving on to telephone with the manager being Gino, the captains being Covet and Platinum, with the players being June, Taz, Graphics, Frogman, Sean, Goldman 750, and Feed for Feed. Did you guys look at general
Yes, sir.
of Toker right now?
Right now.
Scroll up a little bit to where 300 messaged.
Oh, hi 300.
Right, 6:51 my time or 9:51
I would
EST.
suggest we not talk about that right now.
I mean, we can. I know who it is.
It's
I can
we
leak
all?
it. I know which one Stewie is on this roster.
Well, okay. So wait, do you think?
Oh wait, he
I'm
just
not-
pinged him.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
He just pinged him.
Oh, it's Sean.
It's Sean. Yeah.
God dang it, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Rest in
I-
peace,
so
Stewie.
we'll
I'm
just
sorry,
cut-
Stewie.
I mean, Obum's the one that did it. He did it first. But
No. That's new Obum.
a new Obum. Sorry. Yeah.
That's
okay.
not
but
Obum.
we'll
Obum's
just
gone.
so
Obum's gone, man.
So we'll just not talk about Sean, but I think Covet and June is a solid tank line. I think Taz and whoever support is a solid
Yeah,
support
Tez is
line.
really good.
Yeah.
But
the
I
main
think
problem
my
is Stewie-
biggest problem is the DPS.
Yeah. Who's
Definitely.
the DPS?
And
Besides,
they've had,
you know,
well, I
Sean,
mean,
but-
well, they had Bona, right, who was a Smurf, and they didn't know that. And then they got Sean, who they didn't know was a Smurf.
which is
right.
just mad unlucky.
Yeah.
But
So
That's just poor planning. That's not
No,
unlucky. They could have
it's not
stopped
even
that.
really poor planning. Was Gino the manager? of this
Gino
team the whole time?
Gino became manager 2 days before the draft.
Yeah. So that's just. It's not even like poor planning. It's kind of like
Just unfortunate.
unlucky
No time,
timing,
nothing,
and then like
yeah.
they just drafted off of like what they saw and just hoped, and ended up picking 2 Smurfs that are now just recently both been caught.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, as of like just recently.
yeah,
We need a segment. We need a segment on this show to talk about drama.
Yeah,
Because I just
about
want to
how
tell my
everyone's
entire
a
story
Smurf.
with Nope. It's
So
hilarious.
I don't know who. Yeah, I just don't know who's gonna be playing DPS for them, realistically. Like
It's probably gonna be
Platinum,
Plat,
obviously.
yeah.
But
I
think
guess
Plat-
June.
Goldman.
Plat and Clovix. I think Clovix actually plans on playing DPS. 'Cause I remember I was talking to him because I actually had him somewhere in my draft lineup before he became captain of telephone with Giga Chats.
Guys, no leaks, but
early on in
June
Charizard.
and Smiler's private pugs. June did clap Colby on the Widow. No leaks though.
June looked a lot better on DPS than Plat in his scrim we had against him. I mean,
Yeah, I think
June looks very decent. I think he could play decent flex DPS if ever needed.
He.
Mm-hmm.
She? Fuck, my bad.
Yeah, June. All I've heard about June is that she's pretty good off tank player. I don't know anything else about her besides that she's a.
She has a good
apparently
DPS and a good
player.
off tank. Yeah.
So good DPS.
I don't
So
know
maybe-
who's starting
maybe we'll
on this
see a
roster.
Plat-
I don't know who's playing on this roster.
I don't either. I'm interested
So,
to see. Though.
Probably,
Yeah.
probably people. I'm guessing.
I'm guessing that's a big guess. I want to.
Well, my guess, who's playing? My guess is between Genos, Covet, Platinum Bow, June, Taz, Graphics, Frogman, Sean, Goldman, and Feed for Feed.
So
That's
I
a pretty
believe
solid
I
guess.
think
like
the plan
Well, not
is,
Sean, not Sean.
Probably.
I
Not
did
Sean,
talk
right.
to Gino, and Gino says he doesn't plan on playing himself with the addition of Hypnotos Frogman,
Okay.
Yeah.
who is a really, really good main support and also a
That's
really
what I
good
heard.
in-game leader. So I think he's a pretty good addition. We haven't scrim telephone since we
But I mean,
traded
June. Listen,
Hypnotos to
June.
them, but
June could be the DPS, and Gino goes back to the old roots.
Does Frogman play Lucio?
I believe Frogman is, when I say flex support, I mean like flex support. He's played anything from Mercy at a good level to fucking Ana to Bap to Lucio.
He
I
kind of
don't
missed
know
his
what his,
calling
like,
if his name is
main hero
Frogman
is.
and he doesn't one-trick Lucio.
Yeah, honestly.
Just
he's
saying.
played everything.
All right. But
His
anyways,
Baptiste is actually
Yeah, but
huge.
his Lucio better be good if his name's Frogman.
Yeah,
Why does
good
Lucio
call.
suck?
moving on to the last team, we have one unlucky future Zenith, with the manager being Event Horizon, the captain being Norse, and the players are Pixels, Surmi, Grim, Vantage, Lilac, and Jason. I might have missed
Alright.
players, but this is all they
Yeah.
had listed.
I'm gonna point
They're
out
pretty good.
one flaw right
So
now.
like,
Since
lot
they
of these-
went,
yeah, sorry, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it was the one flaw I've seen so far is since they decided to go with a tinier, more tight knit, maybe pre-made roster of sorts. Like if they're down like 2 people, they can't even play because they have a 7-man roster. They have a really
Yeah.
baby roster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what I
But
see
they're-
with
And
this
also
roster
Lilac is
is
gone the first
a
2
bunch
weeks.
of people that have like already like prior connections. Like a lot of these people have played with each other a lot before.
Yeah, pre-existing synergy, and
Plus,
that's what means a
Grim
lot.
being like a 4.4 Widow one trick or whatever.
Is
But,
Volt Drive not on this team?
He's a coach to my knowledge. I believe he
He's a
gave up on
coach.
playing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but-
was playing with them, and they had to get a ringer and sub 2 coaches in.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
no leaks. Actually, this isn't a leak. And the SMI, this is yet another team that got mollywopped by the copy Rhine. So, you know.
Very cool.
Is your entire
Nice.
tier list just based on which teams got mollywopped? by the
Absolutely. Yeah.
That
No,
honestly
that's.
respectable. That's respectable.
Listen, if you get mollywopped by the copy Rhine, it's like if you mollywop the copy Rhine, then you're better. If you don't, then you're worse. That's how it is.
True.
So, anyways,
But,
Norse is really good. Surmi and
I
Grim
think no,
are good.
I think this roster is overhyped extremely. Even I think in my tier
think
list
so.
I overhyped him. I think Surmi is average. I think Pixels is maybe above average, still average. Grim is literally a Widow one trick. I think Vantage is their best player. Lilac is pretty
Yeah.
solid. Norse is also solid. I like their support line and I like Vantage, but I think the Pixel Surmi tank line won't do that good. And I
What does Jason play? Jason?
Yeah.
Just
I was-
I have
Jason.
no idea who that guy
It's
is.
Jason. I know it's support, I think.
It's support.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I think they did that. It's because Lilac's going to be gone 2 weeks.
as you said, Norse Lilac is a really solid tank line or fucking sport line. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else is like Grim's okay. I mean, he did decent on Scrim Gods. He does nothing special. Vantage really good, but that's pretty much all I got for it.
Yeah,
They were
Also,
trying to
like, the
get me for
Pixel
hit
Surmi
scan.
tank lineup. All I see, like whenever I say Pixel Surmi, is like I don't know too much about Pixels, but
But when I see
Like,
Surmi, I
think
just
about
see
it, it just looks like
quarterfinals.
the most average tank line.
It just looks like not even average. Just
I'm
boring.
wondering if they're,
Like
having,
Surmi,
if they're
yeah.
having like a
Listen,
attendance problem.
if I go to teams right now, Surmi would be benched on Rise. Surmi would be benched on Charizard. Surmi would be benched on maybe not Telephone. He would be benched on Spaganti. He would probably be benched on Summit for Yan. He'd be benched on our team, and I think he might start on Scrim Gods. But like that's still, I think he's like in the bottom 5 for starting.
Yeah, I
with
mean,
tanks.
you just look at their tanks and you don't go, "Oh, Ryan's already."
I disagree. I don't think Surmi's bad. I think that
I
he
think
could,
so. I think he's overhyped as hell.
I think that he feeds on Winston if he plays Winston.
I see their tanks and all I see is Arista Sigma. I don't see them playing anything else. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
Zarya.
That's what I'm thinking. Like if they're playing tanks that are like not like hard to play, like or like Sigma can be hard to play, but like if they're playing like Orisa Sigma or Orisa Rhine or whatever, I think that they could do good on it, but I don't think that they can carry their team enough on it. Like I don't think that their tank line is going to be something that boosts UFC like up the rankings.
And the question is,
it's
can the
gonna be-
tanks?
It's going to be the support or DPS line.
And they only have
But,
2
like-
tanks because Event for some reason didn't sign himself, which is stupid. You could have just signed yourself
Yeah.
just to
That's
be a
the,
backup.
But then you go.
the
and-
question-
That's the big Papega move. I think that's a big like
But
because
is
I
Event
feel like
an
Zoom would
upgrade
let
over
him sign
Pixel?
himself.
you didn't have to draft yourself. I don't care if Event's an upgrade or like a downgrade.
Or-
Just the fact of having
a backup,
another
yeah.
player to be a backup
Well, think about it this
when
way.
you
if they're-
didn't
if
have to,
they're-
dude. Like you didn't have to draft yourself, like you know in
Yeah, it's
Snowball
like
how you had to
free-
draft
yeah.
yourself. You didn't have to in this league. He easily could have just signed up and said, "Oh, I'm going to be a backup," but he didn't. Why? Like, it
Well,
makes
I
me.
think the reasoning is because if they only have 5 people show up and one of them's not a tank, and he's there, then he can just ring for the match.
I guess, yeah. I think he has
that's
to get
completely
approved by
legal.
staff, and I mean he rings 3.9, so you'd expect him to be that high, right? Sorry. Um,
Yeah, so
but overall, I
maybe
think
he's just
unlucky.
big braining it for more roster
think-
space.
3.8.
Sorry, 3.8. Yeah, I think unlucky is just a little overhyped. I think I overhyped him in my tier list, but
I
just
think
like
they're good.
I think they're good. Like, don't get me wrong. I think they're good, but I think they're overhyped.
I
And
played with them when they had Jamal.
Unlucky beats Smilers in a scrim, so they're probably better than us for all we know. But anyways, moving on to the tier list, I'm pretty sure is next. This is different than Blizzard Breakdown, in case you guys know, because we did power rankings then, but someone recommended to do tier lists, and I think it's a much better idea because I think tier lists are more fair. So
Let's do players next week.
They're a little bit easier to explain and
Yeah.
segment
Players.
off skill levels.
Exactly. So for me, in S tier, I have Charizard. I think we might be equal to them, but just because I'm just like, I don't want to be overconfident, I'll just say they're better. I think in A tier, it's Smilers, Unlucky, and Rise. Right now, I would put Rise above Unlucky, but I still think Unlucky's good. B, I have Spaganti and Scrim Gods. C, Summit and Telephone, and D, I have Go Again and Go Goats. I mean, I don't know why I have Go Goats last. I think Go Again should be last, but
I haven't seen anything from them. The roster looks really solid. They won't scrim us.
yeah, Go Goats.
Every
Yeah.
time I at Flint, he just doesn't respond.
Flint's not manager anymore. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Bunny
well,
will.
yeah. Shit.
Well, that's why. That's
Maybe
why you're
that's
not
why,
getting any
yeah.
scrims.
Maybe that's why. I
That's
think
why.
I added him yesterday. I don't think I was manager yesterday. Oh, wait, no, I got in contact with Kevin. I
Who's
think-
this? What's
Dude.
Toker?
Wait, what's the
All
script?
right, but Everchuck, do you want to explain your tier list next?
Obviously, I put Charizard at S, and I think that other teams might be able to like catch up or be as good as Charizard. But as of now, we haven't had like any trouble like in B. So I'm just assuming we're like a tier above everyone else. Smilers, definitely good competition. Go Goats, I don't know too much about them. I don't remember if we scrimmed them or not. But just from looking at their roster, I think that they are like a solid roster, so I wanted to put them A tier. UFC, like I said, even if their players aren't like hyped up or the best, they've all played with each other before, so I think at least for like the start of the season, they're gonna be winning games just because they have like more connection, I guess. All the B tier teams, I was just like, they have good players and like bad players, and then C, I put the two teams that I think would be struggling to catch up to the B tier teams.
All right.
Fair.
Great Cub, do you want to explain yours?
Yeah, so I have Charizard in S, and I also have Smilers in S, but I only did that because Cubby Dog let me be on here for the first ever episode. I actually have Smilers in A.
Is that a bribe? Is that a bribe?
I didn't tell him to.
Can we
But-
impeach Great
Yeah,
Cup?
he didn't tell me to. Wink. I'm
no,
not held at
Wolf,
gunpoint.
no,
He didn't tell me to.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
I believe it could be I believe it could be either way. Like if they were to go against each other right now, I think I could go either way. I mean, right now Charizard seems to have the upper hand. Like if I look at roster v roster, not just results roster v roster, I think Charizard has the upper hand, but Smilers could easily pull it back with their tank line. Going into A tier, like I think I put us a little more generously than most people did. I just see a lot of potential in our team, and we're like I've been trying to get like the coaching staff like on deck with trying to like make this team like really decent. Like since we have no pre-existing synergy outside of me and Pew Pew, even though like last time I really played with Pew Pew was pretty much on tank on Giga Chads.
But I like that. I like that you don't have like a pre-existing team. It makes things more interesting. It makes
You know, you got to start from the bottom sometimes.
You didn't pull a Charizard or Unlucky, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Just to cut in, we did draft a lot of people that were unknown on Charizard.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah,
I mean, they
but who
all
are you
on the-
playing? Who are
yeah.
you starting? People that have. Okay.
Pre-existing synergy.
Then
But
going on
anyways,
to B, like, I think Rise could be. I definitely think Rise could be A. I just put this just because they were like thrown together last minute. They have what Dad and Kef DPS line. That's Juice, Orange Juice, really good. I think they could definitely be A, top 4, top 5, whatever. I just threw them there just because it was like a kind of a last minute thing. Like they were put together in what, like 4 hours or something after being like rebranded.
2 hours.
Yeah, that was nuts. Scrim Gods. A lot of people have them a lot higher than I would have personally liked them. I mean, let alone I did say we scrimmed them without
I mean, everyone has
Firefall. Like I said, we're pretty much scrim partners. Like we fucking rolled them without Fireclaw. So I want to see like how they are with Fireclaw. I want to see like how much of a difference he makes. Go Goats. I haven't seen anything on them. I've just heard nothing but good things. Their roster looks good. They don't want to scrim us. Kishot, DM me. Actually, I think they're warming us up Saturday.
Bunny.
I thought we were.
No, we're warming you guys up Sunday. I talked to Colby.
Okay, alright.
Telephone. I mean, we've scrimmed Telephone 3 different times, and they've had a different roster every single time. And I think 2 of the times we went against their like starting roster, and it was just lacked depth. It was just wasn't impressive. Gino locked the Mercy and did what he could, and then Kovic locked Farah, but everything else was just kind of a blur. It's like they have a good idea, but there's like the execution there is like pretty low. Summit, I have nothing really big to say about Summit. Like they have Hero. Hero's really good. I highly rate Hero. I highly rate Kirk. Grape Cake can use improvement, but then he falls into one of those people like Imkey or like maybe like even like the Legend 27, one of those or key reps that just like are uncoachable. Like I don't think Grape Cake is coachable at all. Like as someone who's tried working with him in the past, I don't know. So we'll see how that goes if he's even in their starting roster. And they go again. Who? It's I didn't even know Tectonic was playing. I had them in like I would have put them even lower if I realized that Tectonic wasn't playing. It's Silent Sword and friends. So hopefully they can pull together and try to have a good looking team by the end of the season. Try to pull the Boston Uprising.
Thinking about your explanation of Telephone, it kind of reminds me of AKM. Like, what if
That's
they end up
literally-
being good just because of how chaotic they are?
I like it. Yeah, that's a good comparison.
And
In
also
case you didn't
Summit.
know, Kev, AKM was that's the only team that beat Smilers. Last
Okay, so
season.
not AKM the player.
No, AKM
No, it
was
was
a
named
team.
after the player though.
Yeah, they named
Gotcha.
after them. All right, now let's go to quite possibly my favorite tier list, Kef's.
Yeah, you love to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
what
like
the
I've got
fuck?
you guys.
Did you let
Okay.
your little brother fucking put that out?
Yeah, don't worry.
Rise
about it. Yeah, don't
above
worry about it.
Charizard?
Okay, here's what you have to understand. Okay, I've got this tiny pea-sized DPS brain. Okay, all right. That's the first thing you have to understand. Okay, Smilers. I think their DPS are better than Dad and Kef. Charizard. No, absolutely not.
What's wrong with the Charizard?
Okay. I play with Joel. Okay, I haven't played with Colby, but he's on 200 ping. Okay, I'm not. I mean, like everybody's
I'll
hyping
take it.
some like mystical like. Oh, but the truth is he's at 200 ping. Okay.
You'd be
Anyways,
surprised, dude. You'd be surprised.
You plays on 400 ping. Let's get it.
and let's see. Anyways, I'm just stirring up beef between Rise and Charizard because I just think
I
it's
like
funny.
Yeah.
And also, I messaged you
Being
and
upset.
I sent memes. I said trial, please, and you said I would be benched the whole time. So I just took Dad, and we're
Wait.
just gonna make our own team with Blackjack and
Kev,
Hookers. All right?
Kev, I have a question. I hate to cut you off.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't even reply to you whenever you sent me a
Nah,
message.
you didn't.
Kev, did Copy also message you saying to put him high in the tier list if you want to be on Rory? Kev?
No,
That's what it kind of looks like.
No, I just did actually.
Yeah, me too, Wink. I just did it on my own free will.
I actually no, I actually only did it because I wanted to make beef with Charizard. So
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
guys will get stomped by Charizard.
unless
Sorry, wrong
Oh
chat.
my god.
Okay.
Sorry,
Anyways,
telephone.
okay. My view of Zenith is probably boosted too because I played with them and Jamal was ringing, and he's on Charizard. So also 2 of their coaches were in. And one of them is a 3.9 hit scan DPS. So, okay, that's probably wrong. Go Goats. I think that they're gonna suffer some management changes, like some damage from management.
Who, Go
I think
Goats?
Bunny.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think Bunny can do a really good job, but I don't think he
Yeah.
really wanted it.
I don't know.
And,
I mean, he was in a management-esque role on Go Gain, but he just kind of dipped from there too.
Dude, that's what's so good about
Yeah,
Charizard. Is that
that's
like
why I'm-
BJCK and Colby are kind of like splitting the management mostly.
Yeah.
what will happen with Rise is like we'll just play until we're not having fun, and then we'll just pull a reverse.
Oh my god.
Telephone, I think they're just like solid in the middle. Same with Spaganti. I would put them at like the same place. I would actually probably put Spaganti like before Goats, but I forgot that I was ranking them like in order.
That's what I
Don't
like
worry
to
about
hear.
that.
Okay, Great Cub.
And then Scrim
Okay, Great Cub,
Gods.
very cool. Luck Diva, Great Cub.
Squirrel Ben and Commercial couldn't do anything against Dad and I, so again, P-size DPS brain, we kind of got them. Gogain is like better than Summit, I think, but I also think that I'm sleeping on Summit. I would just be worried about like Summit not having like the availability of like a few of their players might not be there. But we're probably sleeping on Summit and probably boosting Zenith a bit too much.
Also, I kind of feel bad. I want to say something about Spiganti. I rated Spiganti B tier because I was rating these like almost purely off the players. Great Cup kind of has a track record for making A tier teams, and like being a good manager.
That's true.
Yeah, we try sometimes. We haven't got the dub just yet, but it's a solid like top 3, top 4. We're
Like,
getting
yeah.
What I will say about Rise though, it's kind of funny. Okay, seriously, I think we're all just like playing to have fun.
Yeah, that's why I
So
think
we'll
you guys
see-
were
we'll
going to
see
go
how that
Ryan
goes.
Zar. You guys are going to go Ryan Zar because Leak only plays Zarya. But
I would
moving
predict more like
on,
Ball Winston, but like close, like
moving
I'm
on
glad
to our game predictions. Sorry to cut you off, not really. So for the first match of the week,
here. Do that again. You staggered in the recording, so you might want
Did
to
I?
cut
that would
that
have been
out.
Discord though, not his recording.
yeah,
True.
that was Discord. Yeah,
Well, now
my
I have to start it
recording's
over because like I
perfect.
messed it up. So
bro, you're fine. Okay, well, okay, well, all right. Moving on to the game predictions. For the first match of the week, we have Charizard versus Telephone, and everyone but Kef is saying Charizard is going to 3-0.
okay, wait, hold on. Is this first to 3? Are we playing a fourth?
It's first
match
to
if they
3.
win
Yeah,
the
it's
first
first to
3?
3.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we're
okay.
taking
Then it was a
normal
3-0 for
mistakes.
me too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of my 3, okay. I assume that they win the first one, on Charizard. I
Okay.
assume that they win the first 3 on that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's first to 3,
Okay.
by the way, Kef.
All
I
the
don't
other
know,
ones
like,
are
even if they-
correct.
Like Charizard have looked fucking super good, even like not off roll, but with their sub picks in, like an SMI.
Yeah,
Really impressed.
they did.
I mean,
Yep.
our alt tank line was Darth Yon, and we don't have Yon anymore. Pepe hands.
R.I.P.
RIP. All right, but moving on to the second match of the week, everyone predicted Smilers to win. I gave them a map because I think they will take a map. Great Cub did as well, and then Epic Shock and Kef said we'll take 2 maps.
Well, we actually have a main tank this time, so first match of the season having a main tank will probably go better.
Oh, you guys have OG, yeah.
All
right, wait,
not gonna
for
lie, null
Kawhi, did you
main
not?
tank,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot
I
about
remember,
that.
yeah, I
just wanna
totally
point
forgot
out-
about that.
Dude, in Quiet Eagles, I watched a match and everybody was like, everybody always talks trash about rock crafts and stuff, and it was a match you guys were losing, but he was building his flux on Sigma so fast, it was actually impressive.
I remember that,
He's
yeah.
not bad.
Like,
Rox
he
isn't
has
bad.
his
I just don't know if
moments.
he's playing DPS for Go
I believe
Game.
he's
Sorry,
on
for Summit
tank.
or not. If he's on tank, then that's fine. I just
Well, I
know his
believe he's
DPS is
benched, but I
shaky.
believe he will be on tank if he does play.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Yon Turk duo is like
It doesn't
synergy.
change anything for me, but
Yeah. All right, but then moving on to Summit versus Go Again. I said 3-0 along with Epic Shock for Summit. Kef said Go Again 3-1, and then Great Cub said 3-1 for Summit. So 3 versus 1 here. Kef, you're gonna have to defend yourself.
I don't really want to after we talked about Summit.
Okay, well that's
Because
that's
like
fine.
I didn't
You
know
I mean,
many people like on Summit, like basically at all. I just saw like, oh okay, Rockcraft's like I don't know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those people. I just
Yeah.
knew more people on Go Again.
yeah, that's
So,
fine. I
But
respect
yeah,
it.
probably that's correct now.
I put 3-0 because I think Summit's better than Go Again, but I also put them both in the same tier because I don't want to put Go Again at a lower tier before it even starts, because I think they
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
both have like the opportunity to be good and to beat each other.
Mhm.
Just from the players though alone, I think Summit's gonna 3-0. Go
Dude, I
Again, though.
really don't want Russo to have another bench king. That would suck.
That would suck.
Wait, what
But
was
NA
suck?
is. I don't want him to have another bench gang.
Yeah, I would hate for that situation to happen again.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, there's always
anyways,
losers and winners. That happens.
that's true. But
Dude,
moving
I think
on.
bench
Epic
gangs
might. I
weren't
think
even
Epic
that
might
bad.
have the best predictions here.
Moving on to the fourth match, Unlucky versus Go Goats. I said 3-0 along with Great Cub, and Epic Shock said 3-2 Go Goats, and Kev said 3-1 Unlucky Future. Epic Shock, I like this prediction, but why?
Like I said, I think Go Goats has a really strong roster, and first week, if UFC is sleeping on Go Goats, I think that Go Goats just might be the more mechanically skilled team, and they
I
might
like
just beat UFC because they're just better. But
Yeah,
I also I put 3-2 because I think it can go either way.
Mm-hmm.
It comes down to management for me. I mean, we'll see. Like not that Bunny is bad. It's just a shift.
Yeah.
Just the fact that it's shift in management. Who knows what internal stuff they're going through. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then for the last match, I said 3-2 Scrim Gods, while everyone predicted Spaganti to win either 3-1 or 3-2. And I'm in the
Let's see
under.
why you're wrong.
Listen, the only reason
So
is
it's okay to
because-
be wrong.
It's okay to be
Well,
wrong, of course.
I'm just curious why he wanted me to script this and me put Smilers higher. Put script guys higher.
Now, let me
But go
tell
on.
you
No,
why.
I'm actually curious of your reasoning.
Spaganti did, in fact, get mollywopped by the copyright.
What?
And I personally believe that if your team gets mollywopped by the copyright,
Aren't you a tank player?
you are. I mean, yeah.
Don't you classify yourself as a tank player? Am
I
correct? Or am
classify
not correct?
myself as a flex.
I've
Nah, I
never
wouldn't
said
say
that. Copy,
flag.
dog.
I mean,
Snap the match
3.3k
up, even, then he'll switch to
Doomfist.
Reinhardt.
Just calm down a little bit.
If I've seen him play Diva as much as I have Ryan, so I can't actually say that he doesn't play Ryan.
I mean, Ryan is my second most played character in Overwatch. But, yeah, I also, Scrim Gods, the boys, Bench Gang, Scrim Gods Rose, they represent. I still have Scrim Gods in my blood, so that's why I'm picking him. But Spaganti will probably win.
That's what I like to hear.
But I mean, at the other hand, Spaganti,
Yeah, no pre-existing synergy. I mean,
But,
well,
yeah.
actually, no, they're starting a new, just like, so I can't actually say anything about that.
They are starting somewhat new, yeah.
Well,
Alright.
I guess because we don't have a drama corner yet.
Drama corner, is that happening?
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I just think the whole story with
Does
Nope is
anybody
funny.
know
Do you want to
UC?
tell it? Go for it. We got.
Yeah.
So I get contact. Why did I even join Toker? I'm not even sure.
I don't know. You didn't
Did
join my
you?
team,
When
so
I
don't
joined, you
enjoy
said
it.
you wanted
here
to
we go.
play on Summit,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Okay. Well, I retract that statement. Pichu was on Summit. All right. So I wanted to play with Pichu and JPZ, right? Because they're good people. I just wanted to have fun, right? So, anyways,
That's two e-girls that you just mentioned. You trying to get e-girls?
I'm married, dude. So yeah, obviously.
Yeah, everyone thinks he's memeing when he says that. I thought he was memeing too.
Yeah, you actually. How
Wait,
old
you
are
actually?
I'm
22.
22 years old. I'm not even
You're
a
more
boomer,
of a
guys.
boomer than Schaffler and Reed Coast.
Haha. Wait, no.
And
Shafler's
me, and me,
26.
and me. He's more of a boomer than me.
Schaffler's
No,
not
you are
26.
literally
dude.
the boomer.
Schaffler's what, 20?
Sorry, Ridco's is
No,
26.
Schaffler's like 2,600,000.
Yeah,
I was
BC.
about to say,
BC.
you're so wrong. He's
Okay, so
old,
anyways,
Okay, yeah.
just remember when I kill you on Hanzo that you've gotten killed by a boomer.
Yeah.
So
I think we're all boomers, actually.
Yeah.
Nope contacted me. I think so too. Nope contacted me as the Burger King. I had no idea who it was. And he says, hey, so I'm putting together a team, and I was like, okay, that's cool. So like, I just did want to play like first week because like either way, I was either gonna end up like ringing for them if they didn't have enough people, or I was like gonna be a player, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna trial for a few people or whatnot, like around, and I was like, I'll just shop around, trial, and then like be guaranteed a player position for like first week, so I can play in week 1, right? To get me like around like the 2-week waiting period. So I tell him to promise me that I get to play with razors and shaving cream. He agrees. Awesome. So I've got free razors and free shaving cream. So I get on the team, and then Nope is suspended for signing a 4.3 Smurf.
Yeah, imagine
okay.
leaking to someone that you're signing a Smurf. That was the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get demonetized if I say the R word?
I can just blur it out.
Stick
Yeah,
without it though.
Nope is
probably.
kind of retarded.
Okay, or say
Retard,
it, whatever.
retard. Yeah, he is a retard.
So he's being Pepega. Nope is being Pepega. I mean, like,
I'm sorry.
kind of funny Pepega. So, anyways, then Ranter just mutinies management, which is kind of hilarious. And then he puts together like a decent team in 2 hours. I yoink Dad because Dad will play with me because Dad and I are brothers to the death. And
Brother.
Nope decides that he just wants to get banned and gets banned from Toker and then just leaves the team. Just like nopes out of the team server. So
You don't
let's
say.
all send our best wishes to Nope.
He put all of his eggs in the basket of his Smurf friend.
I don't.
And this,
Dude,
the thing
how
is,
do
this
you
is so
think
dumb
you-
because he messaged Nate about it. That's how everyone found out because he messaged Nate of all people.
If you're gonna tell somebody,
Yeah, then-
why would you tell Nate? But
I love Nate.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think
I
Nate's
like
a great
Nate.
person.
Nate's my
A lot of
best
people think
friend.
he's bad. I wouldn't.
He's
leak
funny.
something
He's
like
funny.
that to him.
I think he's
I would
funny.
not leak
Nah,
something like
he's
that to him.
hilarious.
He's such a meme lord that there's no way it's not gonna get leaked to staff
Dude,
or whatever.
Oh wait, also thinking about it, isn't that 4K guy the one that rang for Blueprint? Or no, like the second game? Remember they
think
had
so.
the Reinhardt?
Yeah,
Because
I
if
think
so, then technically Blueprint forfeited, which means Runback did win. And, you know, that's just huge news coming in.
I don't know.
Wait.
Honestly, Snowball fell
Wait,
apart.
Is it the
Wait.
same guy?
Wait, was
could
it that
be.
guy?
I think it was.
Are we speculating Juice or?
We need to
I mean,
rewrite
I'll
history,
rewatch
guys.
it. I'll go rewatch it,
He
but
was-
it
We
could
need
have
to
been.
rewrite history.
Yeah,
Wasn't
I don't
the-
remember what country. He had a European accent though.
The
I just
only
remember
problem
the-
is
I don't remember,
Yeah,
because
I
us
can't.
it's like, yo, that's Clovix.
Me and Great Cub were casting that game, and we were
Yeah, I
so
was
curious about him
streaming it,
because
yeah.
he was doing really well. We thought it was Clovix on Reinhardt because Clovix does have his moments on Reinhardt, and Clovix was suspended,
Yeah.
so we just thought he was on the ult. We talked to the
So,
guy, obviously
would-
European accent, not faking it.
Dude, if that's
I
the
would
guy,
try
that'd be
to-
funny. That'd be so
I would try
funny.
to like scroll up in high gamers enough, like far enough, but Nope decided to leave and rejoin the server like over 100 times. So I can't. I'll
Yeah.
I'll find the name though. I'll find the name.
Yeah, okay. But
I'll
anyways,
DM.
I think, is that pretty much it?
I think so.
Sounds good.
All right.
I
Well,
believe- I
thank you
believe
all
everything has been
for
said.
watching. Everyone who gave me their Twitters and stuff, Kef's, Epic Shocks, and Great Cub, if he does send it to me, will all be in the description below.
I
Go
don't
follow
have a
them. You're boomer. Go follow them.
I actually don't have social media either.
But
Bro, actual boomer.
that's it for the preseason row recap. I'll see you all next week. Peace.